Hello and welcome back. This is Steve, and in this video we're going to talk about how to do split panes in Excel and why you would do them. First, let's talk about why. So let's jump into an example and I'll show you why you would use split panes, and then I'll show you how to do it. So in this example, we have our snow cone list here, but now we have a few additional items. We have a purchase date, customer name, flavor, location, address, city, state, etc. This isn't all filled out, but you get the idea of what kind of information we might have in this spreadsheet. Now if I zoom out, I'm going to hit Control and I'm scrolling with my mouse. You can see kind of the extent of what we've got. But what if I wanted to look at the purchase date over here and the price that was charged at the same time, but I didn't want to have to be so far zoomed out? And I guess I could have made this example even bigger by adding twice this many columns, and then you would really see how difficult it would be. But let's say that I really want to be zoomed in because I have bad eyes or I have a small computer screen, whatever, and I want to be about this close, but I have to compare these purchase dates with these prices, and I don't want to have to slide all the way over, look at the price, slide all the way back. That's where split panes comes in. So the way you do it is you click on the column that you want to split it by, and you go to split, and you'll notice if I click off of this, see this, now there's this little gray line in here. My database is now split into two screens that are right in the same screen. My spreadsheet is now split into two screens that can move independently. And you'll notice I now have two separate scroll bars, one for the left side and one for the right side. So the awesome thing is, watch what happens with these headers as I scroll on this side. They move and they hide behind the other side. So I can scroll all the way over here to my price, like this, and I can dock it right next to this, and then I can go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth without the same hassle. And if I wanted to look at the address, I just scroll over this way and line the address up. And you can again work back and forth. So that's splitting it vertically. You can also split it horizontally. So to get rid of that split screen, you just hit the split button again. It gets rid of it. And let's say the same thing. Let's say that I wanted to look at these dates right around Christmas of 2023, and I want to compare them with these dates later in January. Well, instead of scrolling up and down, or page up and page down, or whatever else you do to see both of those things, I can just select a cell, let's say right here, and I can go split screen. And again, you see it's put that little gray line in there. And now while I'm selected on the bottom half of the screen, I can scroll up and I can bring those dates from the middle of January right up underneath those dates from December. And whatever comparing I want to do, or formula writing, or whatever it is going to be much, much easier. Okay, we'll unsplit that again. Go back to normal. And then one other thing I'll show you, which you may or may not need to discuss in an interview, is how to split the screen into fourths. And the way to do that is you just click on a cell and hit split. And at the top left corner of that, it's going to split it into 4 screens. And this gets pretty wonky, so I don't personally use it. But what you can do then is if you're selected in this lower right-hand quadrant, and you scroll, you're going to scroll the bottom of the screen, and if you scroll here, you're going to scroll the side or the right side of the screen, like that. So I guess if you wanted to see the purchase date of December, and then you wanted to go down to that January one and have the prices, then you could use it that way. And there definitely is a time and place for this one, but I'd say it's probably less common than just the horizontal or vertical. So to undo that again, you just click split and you go back to your regular spreadsheet and you're all set. I hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.